crew. I'm Morgan.
And I'm Jabriel.
And
together we are the MJ crew.
The MJ crew. Today we have a good one for y'all. We are telling y'all
about how we met. This story right here, man. Ooh.
He's the line leader. I mean, I played part, but it's mainly his story because he shot
both our story. But yeah, I did shoot the shot though, like Kobe. You know, I don't miss.
Nothing but net. Don't miss.
Alright, so where you want to start from?
The very beginning.
The very beginning.
The day you sleep.
The day I sleep.
And I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. I almost did not respond because at the time I was going viral being made fun of because I don't know how to dress. So I thought he was making fun of me.
I wasn't.
But he wasn't.
So she be putting that drip on now, so ain't no making fun of that. Can't make fun of her now.
Tell him, baby.
She got that drip on.
Tell him.
She be having that drip on.
You got my back.
She be having that drip on. But like, nah, it was like April. And I was I think in spring practice, and then one day I was just scrolling on my phone and I was on TikTok, so I seen like a video pop up. I'm like, yo, who's this? Like, she look good, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, shoot, click on the IG, you know, cause the IG icon on the TikTok. So I click on the IG. I'm like, dang, she valid. She got like 25K. On Instagram, and she had like 300 on TikTok. So I'm like, yo, for my confidence already was like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to shoot my shot with this girl, because for one, I know 300 something followers on any platform, you gotta be getting mad DMs. So I'm like, she might not even see mine. So I was like, forget it. Like, I play for Clemson, I'm a football player. Let me shoot my shot. So I think what's the first thing I said to you?
I like your energy.
I was like, I like your energy. And then what'd you say back?
I think I said, are you making fun of me from that video?
No, you did.
I think it was something like that. You want me to look it up?
I was about to say you can look it up.
Yeah, let's see if I can go find it. You can continue telling your story.
But I shot my shot, we started talking. And then I think one day I was like, yo, I'm about to go up there and see her. Cause I've been talking to her for like 3-4 weeks.
Had him voice noting me, everything. This man was asking me, can I come to a game and wear his jersey? This man was in love.
You know what I'm saying? I said, what I gotta do to get you in my jersey? She was like, you just gotta give me one and invite me to a game. I was like, bet. Say no more.
No standards? Say less. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But nah, it was like when we started talking, the conversation was all smooth. Like, it was cool. Like, I let her know from the jump, like, my intentions and stuff like that. And then, like, we just kind of shared the same similarities. Like, we wanted the same thing and we was looking for the same thing. So I'm just like, they put vibes out.
Oh, baby, no, we started talking in March.
I told you.
You said May. It was March, yeah. March 23rd, he said, I like your energy. I said, thank you, with a smiley face. And he said, wishing I was a little closer to you to show everybody won't waste your time.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I said that, but I was about bag.
You don't know why you said that.
I was about bag.
And then he said, for real, you the type you hit your knees and pray you come across.
God, like, Father God, please let me get this girl right here. I won't do nothing wrong. I'll walk a straight line. I need her. Now look. She's standing right next to me. She's standing right next to me.
That's proof that prayer works.
Prayer works, baby. No cap.
No cap.
Cause look, like she right here.
Oh.
But yeah, so I shot my shot. I ended up going to see her for like 2 days. I drove home and I drove to go see her like the rest of the way. It was like 5 hours away. So I was like, shoot, she 5 hours away. Please don't let me go down here. And she, for one, she be a catfish, and then two, the vibe is not right. I would be upset. I'm like, damn, I just wasted my time coming to see this girl, and the vibe wasn't there. But through FaceTime and all the talks, like on the phone, like I already knew like the type of person she was, stuff like that. So it was kind of like easy once we met each other. We just kind of hit the ground running. because you know we saw her. Like, for one, she came outside with Pharaoh, and I'm like, yo, that dog is huge. Like on the phone, I could see how big he was, but like when I saw him in person, I was like, oh my gosh, ain't no way.
I had to use my scary dog privilege in case he wasn't what he claimed to be.
Man, so I got out of the car, and she came outside with like these pajama pants
My
on.
taco pants.
Yeah, pajama pants on. She's like, hey. I was like, hey, what's up? I was like, oh, look at Pharaoh.
I said, hey, look at that ugly ass car.
I said, look at Pharaoh. And she was like, you know, she's just talking conversation. We went upstairs, stuff like that. And we ended up having a great weekend. Like, most definitely enjoyed myself with her. I was like, you know what, she can be a potential girlfriend. Like,
I was added to the roster.
She passed, don't talk about it. I was like, she passed the test. Like, you know, I can see myself being with her. And then, you know,
He told me he loved me the first day he met me.
I did.
That boy was he was the first to say he loved me. Yup, he was.
I was like, I love
He said, will you just let me love you? And then I was like, just let me love you. While I was being goofy singing it, he was like, I love you.
She thought I go hard, like she ain't been feeling the kid, man. She been feeling me since day one.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
She's like, ooh, she's asking her cousin all these questions. She's like, do that pass, do that pass.
And she was like, no. She was like, cut him off, cut him off. She was. She sure. And I'll tell you, I almost did cut him off because I had some standards, baby. I had some
standards.
I had some standards because I had been in a really, really, really toxic and mentally and physically abusive relationship the year prior. So I hadn't been with anybody in probably about 5 months. Like literally, I was in a place where I felt like God was isolating me to where I could heal and I could focus on myself and I could grow. I was, as some of you know, like I really love boxing. I was a boxing manager, like managing a boxing gym at the time. Like really just I was in church every Sunday with my old youth pastor, who had not just opened a church, but who was running his own church. Like really focused on myself, and I was almost miserable because I literally had no friends. Like my cousin was occupied with other things, so I never got to hang out with her. And there were people I liked at my gym and stuff, but just nobody I wanted to hang out with. So I really felt like when I met him, I met my person, because God had put me in a place of isolation, and it was like forcing me to heal and to learn myself. And what is so funny?
Nah, you're talking about these stuff, like.
Oh, I'm like, but anyway, so yeah, I was really sure I had found my person, but I will be honest, his communication skills were not there when we first met.
Was
not there. And
like, you gotta think about it from my perspective. Like I was never like a big time communicator, so like it was kind of hard at the same time because I was trying to like learn myself and better myself as well. So like one day she was like, you know, I gotta cut you off. You're not communicating effectively. I'm like,
I sure did.
Like, what you mean? You gotta cut me off? Like, you gonna cut me off already?
That boy called me so fast.
I was like, whoa.
I was like, look, like I can't do this anymore. I have got to cut you off because I was like, I keep asking you to communicate and you're just not doing it. But he called me so fast after that, and he was like, please don't. Like, I really like you. I really want this to work. Like, I promise I'll work on it. And from that day forward, it was like a 180, like totally different person.
I was like.
Yeah, that way so you are, and I am not letting my blessing go, baby. Get back here. Get back here.
Bye. Focus.
Everything else.
Like, I'm locked in. Because I met her once, and like, usually me, like, who I am, I don't go off of just that first time I met somebody. Like, because, you know, like, at the end of the day, I'm thinking, like, okay, like, I just met her. I don't really know who she is. So at the same time, it's like, I want to keep a barrier up and protect myself and protect my feelings. Cause I'm a lover boy, so I get attached. Like
me too.
You know what I'm saying? I get real attached. And once I like you, I like you. I'm gonna express that and show you how much I like you. So it's like, you know, I was kind of like, okay, I don't know where this gonna go, cause she 5 hours away. So like, you know, I don't got no issue with long distance. Especially I express that too. I'm like, you know, I'll do long distance for you. Like I don't got no problem with that. But it's like, you know, I didn't know exactly like who he was. Like I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, okay, after the first time I met you, oh, yeah, cool, like.
See, and I'm the totally opposite. Like, if I find somebody and I like you and I'm talking to you, I'm not out here talking to other people. Like, I'm locked in on you. I don't care if I've met you just one time. Like, I'm gonna focus, I'm gonna lock in on you, and I'm blind to everybody else because I want to get to know you.
But you could have been an imposter, like.
Yeah, for sure. That's understandable, but that's just how I work.
Put on the front, like, man, I've been in too many situations where, like, I'm thinking, like, yeah, okay.
Oh, same.
And then boom, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, like they pretend to be so great up front, and then you get with them. And,
whoa.
Oh, 100%.
Of course, I'm like,
yeah.
Got my guard up, but I can say you
Oh,
knocked that guard down so quick. You know what I'm saying? Once after that day, I promise you, like, I've been, like, what can I do to better myself to make you feel comfortable and better? And, you know, one thing led to another. And then, you know, like, now we're here, like, with a whole YouTube channel together. Like, you know, we openly love each other.
Yes.
So it's like, I was praying so hard before I left too. I was like, Father God, please let this girl be who she is. And then lo and behold, like, you feel me, like, I'm here now. So what I can say to y'all, if y'all do want to take y'all shot with somebody you don't think you got a chance with, don't be scared to take that shot.
But pray about it first.
Nah, for sure, pray about it.
Because they can be pretty on the outside and be a monster.
I'm talking complete monster.
Poison apple.
Like, we wasn't always where we are now. Like, we had some challenges and obstacles we had to go through together, but, you know.
But we've always had each other's back, and we've always made sure that we remain positive, no matter how bad it might have hurt or how hard it was. We never let it break us apart.
And that's the biggest thing. It's like, that's how I knew. Like, I was like, okay, our relationship is on a strong foundation. For
God
one,
is our foundation.
Exactly. For once, man, she got me going back to church and stuff like that. So it's like, I've always been spiritual, but like when I started asking her questions about her relationship with Jesus and does she know Jesus and, you know, how often does she go to church and pray, and she telling me like, yeah, I have a relationship with God and this and that. I was like, shoot, that's kind of sealed the deal for me, because like, you know, that's the type. But I was just like, that's the type of person I want to be with. So, you know, I kind of found that with her, and we just kind of hit the ground running after that. So we've been together ever since. You know, everything has been good. You know, we going through obstacles and challenges, but, you know, what is your relationship if it's not tested?
Right.
You feel me? So she's been by my side, stuck by my side ever since day one. So, and I've been right here by her, supporting her through everything.
Yes, got my back.
Like,
don't matter who it is, he got my back.
I got, most definitely got your back.
He is definitely an answered prayer. I will be honest, like, I never cared about like marriage or having kids or anything like these past few years of my life. I was just like, I feel like I'm gonna be like that hot aunt, the hot single aunt, you know? Like, and yes, and I never really cared. I mean, everybody wants love, everybody craves love, you know what I mean? Like, who doesn't want to be loved? And me, or loved, and me, like, I love love. Like, to see people happy and in love, I love it. I really do. It makes me happy to see others being treated the way they should be treated and to be happy. And I knew that because I was clapping for others while they were winning, although it wasn't my winning season yet, I knew God had something in store for me. I just had to be at that level to be the person who was ready to receive those blessings, if you will. Like, He can't just give my blessings to anybody, because the person I was last year is not the person I am this year. So last year I wouldn't have been ready to receive the blessings He had for me. But I say all that to say this. He is most definitely an answered prayer. Like, when I tell you He meets all my standards, like, I can't think of a standard He doesn't meet. And that's kind of scary at first, because you're like, oh no, that's way too good to be true. Like, whoa. But me, it just felt so right. I was like, because I've never experienced anybody who even just met one of my standards, much less all of them. Are you kidding me? But him, and as women, you probably will get this more than the men, but it's like, you want somebody to understand the complex, like, you have to you. You're the complex of your mind, and like, you're overthinking, and you're like, just the things us women do that men don't so much do. Right. But you want somebody who will take the time and understand you and love you in your love language, and men do as well. But that's something I always prayed for, was for somebody to give me the love that I deserve and return my energy, and to go to church with me, to pray with me. We pray together every night, and then we tell each other 2 good things that we're thankful for, that we love about each other
Before we
after.
go to bed, every night.
And we've been doing that since
Day one.
literally since day one. And when I asked him to do that with me, he was just so like on board, like let's do it, like right then. And so that was a plus. Go to church. He went to church with me. My mom went to church with me. My mom. And then me and him have been going ever since. Like, it was no questions asked. And
I grew up in the church. I just felt like I need to go back. So I always told myself, I was like, man, when I find a church, I'm gonna go back. And it just so happened to be that, you know, he sent me you, and he sent me a church to go to.
Yes.
Kind of thankful for both.
Yes. He. But like I said, understanding. So understanding. Like, he doesn't ask me to change not one thing about myself. But I've always believed that once you meet that right person, you won't have to change yourself, because you'll just so like fluently flow together. And not only that, but the things, your flaws, or what, you know, whatever you want to call them, they'll slowly change for that person. What did you say the other day? Instead of the word change, you said something else, and I can't remember, but it worked way better than change, because I don't feel like you should ever have to change who you are, but more so just it brings out a different side of you, I guess you could say.
You're growing.
Yeah.
Evolving.
Yeah, evolving. Yeah. You evolve into a different side of you. But like I was saying, understanding, so loving, so caring, so patient, so like, I could just go on and on and on. He literally has met every single standard, and my mom and my granny love him, and my sister. Now my sister is a hard rock to crack. My granny loves anybody that I love. My mom, she's always like, nah, but I've never really brought a bunch of people home either to meet my mom, because I'm always, my sister, she's really always been like my road dog. Like, she's the one I kind of, you know, yeah, because I'm a very private person. Like, I don't really just tell everybody everything. But my sister, she told him when she first met him, she was like, you're cool, but I'm keeping an eye on you. But now they fight like brother and sister. So they,
I love Maddie.
yes, like they be at each other's necks.
Maddie
So
and the kids, hello.
we love y'all. Gray, I know you're probably watching us. I love you, baby.
You make living life a lot easier.
A lot easier and so peaceful. That's another thing. When I tell y'all, I've never felt such
much
a
peace.
peace. Are you kidding me? Like, and this is so terrible, but I tell him all the time, I'm like, we're almost 6 months in and we're still this happy and this peaceful. Like, we did have our humps and there's humps in the road. It's always been humps in the road.
Not always perfect.
Never.
It's never always perfect. I ain't about to portray that we was always perfect.
Yeah.
But we most definitely, like, whenever we do have obstacles and challenges that we are faced with, we overcome them.
We stick together, we communicate through them, and we have each other's back no matter what. Like, that's what it's all about. It's never you against your partner, it's you against the obstacle. Mm-hmm. And that's something you gotta stick to. You know, you can never allow that obstacle to face you against your partner. You always have to stick together as one. And that's something that I really love about us. I feel like we've literally just mended together as one. Like, yeah.
Mess together.
If something doesn't go well with me, he's got my back. If something doesn't go well with him, I've got his back. Like, we've never took the obstacle side.
Appreciate you guys for watching this video, man. We love y'all. That's how we met.
Stay tuned for more videos about us.
And if y'all like these videos about us, and y'all want to see more of these,
just let us know. Let us know what y'all are interested in.
Exactly.
Pranks, we know y'all like them pranks. No worries, baby. We got them in the bag. Well, I do anyway. I don't know about him. But anyways, just let us know what y'all like below. Challenges, pranks,
foods.
Give us some ideas of what y'all want to see. Because we want to please y'all. We want to make y'all laugh. We want to make y'all happy. We want to build our audience so that y'all want to watch what we do. Exactly. So just let us know, and we'll be open to just about anything. Any questions? We do want to do a questions like
Q&A video.
Yeah. So if y'all have questions,
post that on Instagram. That might be the next one.
Oh yeah.
But appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all.
Stay tuned. We're almost at 600.
Almost at 600.